Hello everyone, this is SWTOR here, back with another Star Wars Republic video. Today I have guys another Star Wars Republic discussion video. In today's Star Wars Republic discussion video, we're just going to be going over the new CXP event. I'm just going to be going over, my opinions and views on it. Just how it kind of plays a big role in the whole entire game itself. So I hope you guys enjoy this Star Wars Republic video. As always, if you guys enjoy these videos, then make sure to leave a like. And if you guys want some gaming mints, then check the link in the description down below. Catalyst gaming mints. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the discussion. Alrighty guys, so let's get into this video right now. But yeah guys, as I said, quite recently in Star Wars Republic, there was a new CXP event that was introduced to the game. Now this CXP event was, essentially announced, I say, kind of like a way to get ready for the War for Iokath update. At least that's what the Star Wars Republic launcher says it to be. So with this, you actually get, more CXP than you usually do. Now if we just go ahead and just, look at this right here, you can see that I have, command points that I'm currently obtaining. And it says, I'm currently earning command experience at 250% extra due to a server-wide, command experience gain event. Now, they said on the forums that it's actually, 350%. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but either way, essentially, CXP is being given out, a lot more than what it normally is given out for. So this has caused, a lot of people to be happy, because, it does kind of reduce the grind and stuff with the system. Now, I gotta say, for me, particularly, I do kind of actually like this event for, what it's worth. I mean, obviously, this whole entire idea of, getting a loot box that allows you to get gear is a bit, kind of stupid. But still, at the same time, the fact that they are introducing something to try and reduce the grind a little has been really nice. Because, I mean, hey, I've been able to go up, multiple levels with this system without even really trying. I've just been, playing stuff I like in the game. And I've been able to get, tons of CXP, which is, a big plus because, if I don't want to go ahead and spend a bunch of time on the game and also get some decent gear, I don't have to spend, 20 billion hours just grinding to the rank 300. Since there is, 300 ranks, and you can just, get to the max rank. I know that some people have, just grinded out all the ranks. I'm currently only, level 68, or rather, command rank level 68, so, I don't have a really high level, but I mean, just off of this event, I've been able to get, many more levels. So I think for, what it's worth, it is kind of useful, because it does reduce the grind that is kind of found in the game at this point with this, patch 5.0. So I think for what it's worth, as, a CXP event, it definitely does, give what it needs to. It does allow you to essentially, get the CXP, no big deal. It also allows you to just go ahead and just get more crates to have, a better chance of actually getting some of the better gear. Also with the rank system, there are different tiers. There's tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. And then the higher tier you actually get in the system, the better chance you have of actually, getting, I say, better gear. At least that's what, what I can tell, is that, the further you go up the different tiers, you can get some better rated gear. So that is pretty nice. So I mean, if you're just trying to go through the grind, or rather, you just don't really want to deal with the grind, you just want to complete content, this event does help out a lot because you're able to get tons of CXP without even really trying. So that's definitely something I really like, because you can do almost any, task in the game. And if you don't really want to farm the CXP, then you can get a bunch of CXP just by essentially playing. Now, there are people that will, definitely agree that the CXP system is really pointless in a sense, which once again, I do kind of agree with that statement, is that it is kind of pointless, but I mean, since they have introduced it in the game, it is there, and it is something to just kind of stay at this point. But I mean, based on, the more I've been playing this game, I've come to, kind of accept the fact that if they just try to, keep the ops pieces just kind of dropping from the operations, and they try to make, the PvP rewards or the, components more viable, then it will definitely, help out a lot. It seems like they are trying to really kind of take the feedback for the CXP system, because they realize that, a lot of people really don't like it. So they're just trying to fix, some of the aspects of it so people will be, okay with it. Because once again, I don't think they're just going to go ahead and just get rid of a system that they just kind of worked on with, their dev time. That would be kind of pointless, so they are trying to kind of fix it up so it won't be as bad, and players will be fine with it. So I do give them props for that. But I mean, yeah, it is kind of cool just of the fact that they are trying to fix some of the issues, because if they weren't fixing some of the issues, then it would kind of suck, of course, because we would just be just kind of trying to grind all the levels out, or just trying to find different ways to get levels. Because I know that there are players, of course, that have just found all the different ways to just go ahead and farm CXP because they want to get the max rank as quick as possible. And there's already a lot of people that have already done that. So this event does help with kind of like allowing people to play the catch-up game, and also allows people to kind of like reduce the grind if they kind of like wish for that to happen. So for me as a player that isn't going to be on 24/7 just grinding all the ranks, it is really helpful for me. Now I assume that the players that play very often, they just just kind of like play this game. They have tons of times to just go ahead and just play this game like every single day. And that's going to also be a benefit for them, because they're going to be able to get tons of levels at the max rank, rank 300, and they'll just be able to continue to just go up through the ranks, just getting the best gear. So it does help them as well. So I mean, it helps with the gearing process, and also helps with just getting some stuff. Now, a lot of people do recommend, if you don't really care for the whole entire Galactic Command System, and you're just trying to get some gear, that you can just do PvP with a mixture of ops, because with PvP you can get ranked, you can just keep on getting crates, and then while you're also getting crates, you can just get the unassembled components to get the gear pieces you want. So it's kind of like two things you can do. You just get two special things. You're able to not only get the crates to have a chance at getting good gear, but you're also able to get some other stuff. So I think that is pretty cool, to be completely honest, that they just decided to just go ahead and just do that right there. So once again, I'm not trying to say that the whole entire Galactic Command System is 10 out of 10. You should always Galactic Command, it's just a perfect system. I'm not saying that at all. But I think if BioWare's goal is to get players back into the game, and just trying to show players that they're going to try to fix the CXP system, that it is it's kind of working in a sense. I feel like if they just continue to make some promised changes, and they just try to fix the way that gearing is going to work, then they will be able to get the players back. The main issue I see with it is people really don't want to have just this whole entire RNG gearing, or if anything, if they do have the RNG gearing, they don't want it to just be here 24/7, because once again, I mean, players don't really want to just go ahead and do that. Of course, I mean, just going through the RNG, or the RNG gearing system just constantly. They want to get gear just kind of like guaranteed from operations and such. I mean, after I've been playing a few operations, I mean, they've been mainly story mode. I did do EV hard mode, which, I mean, once again, I haven't really touched operations until they just did the new little like a revamp where they allow you to get a chance at a piece. It is nice that they do have that system where you can get the gear pieces and whatnot. That's something I actually do like about it. So that's just something to kind of like keep as a head up, or not a head up, but kind of like a heads up right there, is that you're able to just go ahead and just get those pieces and do all that different stuff right there. So it is it is a good step in the the right direction, and I hope that they do kind of like pay attention to that stuff and just try to kind of fix it. But I mean, either way, I mean, it just seems like they're trying to fix some of the issues, and they are kind of listening to some of the feedback right there. Now, I know this is kind of a meme, and I might get some hate for this, but I'm actually kind of liking this I say the meme, the thrill of the hunt. Because, I mean, it's a lot better because they actually just, increased the CXP boost. I don't know what they're going to do for the future. I didn't really, like, go into, just, like, just, like, an in-depth look at just, all the stuff that BioWare is going to change. Because I know that they are going to be changing the crates and stuff. But I do like the whole entire idea of just, being able to get the crates fast. Because it gives you a better chance at actually getting the gear. And assuming that BioWare isn't going to really, like, fix it too much, it is nice that they are trying to, fix the grind a little, or just trying to reduce it. Whereas, you can play with your own playstyle and still get the crates pretty rapidly. That's just something that I kind of like enjoy, because they're just trying to fix it in a way where, I mean, for right now at least, I mean, for the current time period with this boost, it seems like that, it allows you just to go ahead and get the gear that you want, while also playing the game and not having to resort to it, kind of like a CXP grind say fast, because I know that there are people that of course just want to get the best gear, so they'll just find any way to do it. But now with the new way they're just kind of like dealing with the system, it seems like that might not be too big of an issue, so that's definitely, you know, a huge plus right there. Alrighty guys, but I think that's gonna do it for this Star Wars Republic video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, you know, this Star Wars Republic discussion video, just going over the new CXP event. As always, if you guys enjoyed these discussions and these types of videos, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.